Hi guys, my name is Danny and my field trip was filmed at the Mote Marine Aquarium in Sarasota, where we participated in the morning rounds tour. I've never been to Mote Marine, but I've always heard amazing things about the research projects they do there in the aquarium itself. So it kind of made it the perfect field trip destination, and I was really excited to go. My absolute favorite portion of the tour was the ray exhibit. That definitely stood out to me the most. Their underbellies are actually really smooth, and their backs are a little rough, a little more like sandpaper. The insides of their mouth, instead of teeth, the rays actually have two plates that they use to crush their food with. And we were able to feed the rays. We actually were able to prepare their food and then feed them. And while your hand is under the water and the rays come up to eat the fish out of your hand, you can feel those plates actually pushing together. It doesn't hurt, but I definitely wouldn't want to keep my fingers in there too long. So that was probably the coolest portion of the tour. The morning rounds tour consisted of our tour guide Dana bringing us through the different sea life exhibits and showing us how they feed and care for the animals. They showed us their morning routines, the interaction between the marine staff and the animals, and the basic procedures that take place every morning and on a day-to-day basis. We spent a little bit of time on plankton, and within that section was a portion on jellyfish and what is a jelly. They had a really cool exhibit on jellyfish and the different stages that they go through from birth to death. One of the stages, per se, they have them split up into different tanks, and they had the planktonic stage and they had the adulthood stage. It was really cool to see these stages in real life as opposed to just seeing them on a YouTube video or in the textbook. So that was a lot of fun. I wouldn't say that the field trip changed my perception of the ocean. I've always been a water baby and I've always loved the water. So I knew that it was fragile and I knew that it was beautiful. So that didn't change at all. It did, however, help drive home the concept of how delicate and fragile sea life and their environments can be, especially when tampered with by humans. While looking through all the tanks and seeing behind the scenes just how much goes into keeping the animals in the most natural habitat, you realize how delicate the balance of their ecosystems are. Just a little altercation and their homes are no longer livable by that species. It really makes you think about the effect of your actions as a person and what you're doing to maybe contribute to the depletion of their ecosystems, or maybe what you're doing to help preserve their ecosystem.